Hi everyone. So today I'm bringing back the love energies. Can you see the hearts? Yes. So I'm going to share the love energies for the next 48 hours. And this is going to be for everyone. It's not kind of any one type of relationship. It's going to be for singles, it's going to be for couples, married, committed, more than friends, less than couples, any kind of a situation. So if you are single, this will tell you what is approaching you. And if you are married, committed, these love energies are gonna show you what is shifting, what are the love energies between you and your partner. And if you are confused, my dear, then or in some kind of an emotional distance, pay extra attention. So let me shuffle the cards for you guys. I'm going to be a little generous today. I'm going to pull 5 cards. And most important thing, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if something hits deep, that's your confirmation. Okay, so we have 4 cards, and the next 48 hours carry, let me see what kind of energies it's carrying. So we have now 5 cards with me. I'm going to show you every card one by one and explain. Okay, this is more of a truth revealing energies, very mixed. Okay, let me start with the first card. I'll show you. Can you see this? It says dating. It says dating. Let's go for a coffee today. It's winters. Coffee, chai, anything. Let's go for a date today. Something like that. So for singles, basically, someone wants to approach you casually. It can be you also approaching somebody else casually. Not heavy commitment thing or a talk, but just for a connection, just to see like how things can go, right? Like you can or send also someone kind of a message or reach out. So we have now 5 cards with me. I'm going to show you every card one by one and explain. Okay, this is more of a truth revealing energies, very mixed. Okay, let me start with the first card. I'll show you. Can you see this? It says dating. It says dating. Let's go for a coffee today. It's winters. Coffee, chai, anything. Let's go for a date today. Something like that. So for singles, basically, someone wants to approach you casually. It can be you also approaching somebody else casually. Not heavy commitment thing or a talk, but just for a connection, just to see like how things can go, right? Like you can or send also someone kind of a message or reach out. There is an urge to reach out. Let's go out. And for the couples who are committed or who are married, basically, this dating card basically says you guys need to reignite the simple romance. A simple romance like talking, spending time with each other, or remembering why you guys actually choose each other's. So that is the thing. So the message is very clear. Love want efforts, right? And at this point of time, every small effort counts. Okay. Now the second card. This is a bit different energy, and that's the energy I was talking about. So this energy is about, can you see this card? It says separation. Difficult to cope up with your attitude now. That's the energy this card carries. So what basically it says, for me, and if I see from for a single people perspective, I would say you may be tied to someone from the past, right? There's some past love, past connection you may be tied to, and that is affecting your new beginnings, right? So you're difficult to cope up with the this thing is because of that past connection, right? And if I talk about for the married or committed people perspective, it's like I see some kind of a misunderstanding, some ego clashes. So there is an emotional withdrawal, not physical withdrawal. There is an emotional withdrawal which is highlighted in this. So the truth bomb is, someone is hurt, single, married, committed, whatever. Someone is hurt, but pretending that they are fine. Now let's see the third card. Okay, I would like to show you first that what third card says. See, can you see this? This says emotional baggage. See, and what it says, my heart is tired of getting hurt and I need space. So this explains basically why there is an emotional distancing, why that separation card comes in. This explains the separation energy of this card. Basically, this card says that for singles, that you're not closed, you're very cautious. Because of your past, you're cautious because you've been hurt in the past. Now you need some space, you want to go out, date and everything, but some past things keep coming into your mind. And for couples, it says basically that one partner needs emotional safety, not arguments. So there should not be some arguments. One partner is like, let's not argue, let's not fight over things from the past, but there is a requirement for some emotional safe space, right? So I would say the key energy is that love is present, but there is something from the past that keep coming up into your minds, and or let's say arguments also between the couples, or let's say in committed people, which is related to the past incidents or something like that. So everything is there, love is there, all these arguments, separation or emotional baggage is there, but the healing is overdue. It needs to be worked upon. So how this fourth card is different, it's this. It says heartbeat, and what it says is, you are my oxygen, impossible to stay alive without you, right? So very clear and crisp message. If you're single, your old connection still thinks about you intensely, or you think about them or him or her intensely or very passionately. It can be a situation that you're still spying on them or stalking them, like what he or she is doing right now, how's their life going and everything. So they are still somewhere in your mind emotionally, you're connected there. It's like kind of a heartbeat to you. And for like people, like for the couples, this is an emotional dependency, right? So if you can see, there is some reignition of romance is required. There is emotional separation and a kind of an emotional baggage one partner must be feeling, but there is a fear of loss also, but that fear of loss is much stronger than anger, which means कि गुस्सा है, आर्ग्यूमेंट्स हैं, बट साथ में ही रहना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि there is no physical distance in couples, especially for couples. I'm not talking about singles here. And both of them feels that you are my oxygen, you are my, मतलब तुम्हारे बिना हम जिंदा ही नहीं रह पाएंगे. So that fear of loss is much stronger than everything else. Correct? Now the last card, that is the fifth one. That's a game changer. If you see this, see. It says fortunate. Now what this fifth card, which is a game changer card, says, it says, I am the luckiest person. Thank you for coming in my life. This is the energy. So what is this saying? That despite confusion, despite pain, despite silence and everything, love is not ending here. Okay, so next 48 hours में एक realization, एक let's say a soft message, एक emotional clarity आएगी. First thing, someone may realize how important you are to them. Okay, that is another thing. And very, very important, I would like to say, this connection is karmic. Okay, and very, very important, I would like to say, this connection is karmic. Okay, and it is meant, or it was meant to teach, heal, and transform. Okay, now what I would say for the singles, couples, and confused, what is the next 48 hours key takeaways for singles? Don't rush love, let healed love come. Okay, and the message or the key takeaways for the couples is like, speak gently, not defensively. Okay, now, and for the people who are confused, you're not confused because love is absent. You're confused because there are so many emotions. At one time, you feel there is a pull, and sometimes you feel there is some emotional distance. Then you feel or you want closeness, but then your past connection comes into your mind and everything. So the biggest takeaway for the people who are neither single, not committed, or bit of confused is that don't force decision in the next 48 hours. If you're about to take any decision about someone, don't take any decisions like that. This is just a processing phase. Let it be. What you need not to do is don't chase. This is just a processing phase. Let it be. What you need not to do is don't chase. Don't cut off impulsively. Don't over explain yourself. Always remember, when love is right, it feels steady, not confusing. Okay, so if it resonates, take it as a guidance. And if, let's say, it doesn't resonate with you, please remember, every message is not for everyone, and that's perfectly fine. That's okay. Okay, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more guidance coming soon. Bye bye.